I washed and moisturized my face off camera, and then I went in with this e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer all over my face. And then you can see me going in here with this L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the shade Cool Deep. I pumped it onto my hand because I wanted to get a more even coverage onto my face, as opposed to pumping it right onto my face or pumping it right onto my brush. Making sure to get an even coverage all over my face. Next, I applied my NARS concealer in the shade Dark Coffee. The areas I am applying the concealer to are the areas I want to bring forward. I literally just got this concealer too, like I was on the hunt for a concealer that was darker than what I was originally using, which you'll see later on in the video. To follow that, I am going in with the Chocolate Espresso Contour Stick by Too Faced. I want to bring these areas backward. With these two steps completed, I am now going to blend it out with this cute little orange blender. And with this step, I want to make sure that I am buffing the edges and keeping my products in its proper place without taking it too far out of the original zone that I originally established for it. So far, so good. I used this brush concealer and foundation by Ruby's Kisses to add a bit more highlight to my face in a couple of smaller regions. I was originally using this concealer. Next, you will see me applying this highlighter powder by Profusion in the shade Light Sculpt. This is to set the concealer underneath and to ensure that the brightness underneath remains. For blush, I used CoverGirl's True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Blush in the shade Temptation. And with the shade Heartfelt from the Profusion palette, I added some highlight. Getting into my eyes now, I'm going to use these two shades by Juvia's Place, their palette, the Nubian. For just a pop of color, I went in with the shade Graceful from Luna Magic's Goddess eyeshadow palette. For eyeliner, I use e.l.f.'s Jet Black Liquid Liner. I'm pretty particular about my eyeliner, so I did this step a bit off camera. For the lashes, I used this mascara called the Better Than Sex by Too Faced. I added a touch of brightness with this shade from Revolution.
Thank you.
So excited. I used the deepest shade from this brow kit from LA Colors. I mixed in some of my primer to create a paint to be able to paint my eyebrows in. I had gotten them waxed maybe about two and a half weeks ago, and they, one, were easier to do, and two, the hair has not grown back. I discovered this face and body party glitter from Degator on Amazon, and it was interesting. It's a very wet product, but after you apply it, of course, it dries down. I kind of just went a little to town with this product. It was a lot of fun. The iridescent quality of the product really made it fun to work with. And I put it in a couple of areas that I wanted to shine and sparkle and be highlighted. I kept it simple for the lips and just used this gloss by Clinique in the shade Black Honey Pop. To finally set everything, I used this Continuous Prep and Set Mist by Morphe. And this is the final face. So satisfied with the way that it turned out, considering that I did it in 45 minutes and I had to rush. All in all, it was totally worth it.